The hands of a woman and playing cards frame the stage as Carmen fights for her freedom. We are in 19th century Seville and at the Bregenz Festival on the shores of Lake Constance. British stage designer S. Devlin created the huge and extravagant sculpture after a great deal of thought.
I mean, it's a massive responsibility when you've been looking forward to working here on this lake for 20 years. And then when you decide to commit to one idea, it's not like you can do 4 different scenes, it has to be one. So we did audition at least 4 different ideas before we hit on this one, and it was a great source of anxiety and sleepless nights.
Carmen drives men crazy, but in the end, she would rather be alone than lose her freedom. The 59 cards represent the fateful moment in the 3rd act when Carmen reads them to find out what the future holds in store.
Carmen was the right piece to do here because of the pull between freedom, air, and fate, the water. So we felt that the card could be an object that could mediate between the forces of uplift and undertow.
The lake setting is a challenge for any production and designer. The cosmos itself asserts its presence.
Act 1 really belongs to nature. It belongs to the sunset, it belongs to whatever the water's doing, it belongs to the birds and the ducks, really. And whatever we're doing is us trying to get the audience's attention away from the bigger thing. And then quietly, as you enter into the sort of 25th, 6th, 7th minute of the performance, the sky starts to close down and the focus starts to become very intense on the stage, and then it's dark. So it's a real handover from nature to art, actually.
The set will remain in place for 2 years, a new, if temporary, landmark in Bregenz.
It's impressive. You can see it from a long way away, and on its webcam.
It looks so real, the fingers and the flaking nail varnish.
It's beautiful, it's incredible. The way everything is, it seems to be floating.
It took a crew of 70 4 years to put the amazing set together.
There are people here who know exactly what's going to work. They know all about the variation of 1.5 meters in tide height. So our stage level changes by 1.5 meters during the course of the run. We worked closely with the team here and we had a shared model. I've been traveling during the 4 years, and there's still this model that's been communicated back and forth from Bregenz to Los Angeles, from Bregenz to Tokyo, from Bregenz to London. Always, do we move the card a bit this way? Do we move the card a bit that way? Should the hands be a bit this, a bit that? I mean, endless iterations.
Video projections and computer animations keep everything in motion. S. Devlin has been designing stages for 2 decades. She creates kinetic sculptures meshed with light and film for opera, dance, film, theater, runway shows, and concerts for pop stars like Beyoncé, Bono, U2, and Kanye West.
The process, whether one is interpreting lyrics by a contemporary pop singer or lyrics by a 19th century opera librettist, the process is the same. You study the lyrics, you have an instinct towards what is needed as an environment to present those lyrics and that story.
But this commission, it turns out, has been different.
This is definitely the most fun. I've got to come back. A residence, permanent residency. That's what I'm after. Yeah, I'll build my house up the hill, get my team located, yeah, just keep me here.
That would definitely be a win-win situation. A happy designer and more delighted audiences. Carmen runs until the season ends on August the 20th and will return next summer.